The air in Vemulapadu was thick with dread. The weight of 3 murders, Gopal, Reddy Garu, and now Padmini Amma, crushing the village's spirit. The locket engraved with Surya, found near Padmini's body, sent a shiver through Ravi Kumar, who clutched the crude map he'd found in her hut. The snake and dagger symbol, the lockets, and the whispered warnings about the vault were pieces of a puzzle he couldn't yet solve. But he knew one thing: the killer was targeting those closest to him. Surya, shaken by the locket bearing his name, sat with Ravi in their family's courtyard, the moon casting long shadows. "Ravi, this is madness," he said, his voice unsteady. "Why my name? I've got no part in this treasure nonsense." Ravi stared at the map, its faded lines pointing to a spot by the river. "It's not about you, Surya. It's about me getting too close. They're trying to scare us off." "Who's they?" Surya demanded. "And what's this vault everyone's dying over?" Ravi shook his head. "I don't know yet. But Padmini said Anjali was silenced for finding something about the riverlands. We need to check this spot." Surya grabbed his arm. "Are you mad? Whoever's doing this isn't playing games. You saw what happened to Padmini." But Ravi's thoughts were with Lakshmi, grieving in Pulivendula. He couldn't abandon her, not when her father's death and her sister's mystery were tied to this. "I have to do this, Surya, for Lakshmi." The next morning, Ravi set out for the river before dawn, the map tucked inside his shirt. The path wound through thorny bushes and rocky outcrops, the air heavy with the scent of wet earth from a rare overnight drizzle. The river, usually a sluggish trickle, was swollen, its banks muddy and treacherous. He reached the spot marked on the map, a cluster of ancient banyan trees, their roots twisting into the soil like gnarled fingers. Kneeling, he dug with a stick, his heart pounding. The ground was soft, yielding too easily. After a few minutes, his stick hit something hard. A wooden box, half-rotted, emerged from the dirt. Inside was a leather pouch containing a single item, a key, old and rusted, etched with a snake and dagger symbol. Ravi's breath caught. Was this the key to the vault? Before he could examine it further, a shadow fell over him. He spun, expecting the cloaked figure, but it was Inspector Rav, his face grim. "What are you doing out here, Ravi?" Rav asked, his eyes narrowing at the key. Ravi slipped the key into his pocket. "Just checking the fields," he lied. Rav's mustache twitched. "Don't play games, boy. I know about the lockets. And I know you're involved with that Reddy girl. Stay out of this, or you'll end up like the others." The warning stung, but Ravi held his ground. "Why aren't you catching the killer, Inspector? 3 deaths, and you're just asking questions." Rao's gaze darkened. "Some secrets are better left buried. For your own good, stop digging." As Rav walked away, Ravi's unease grew. Was the inspector part of this? He hurried back to the village, the key a heavy secret against his chest. By noon, he reached Pulivendula to check on Lakshmi. She was pale, sitting under the jasmine vines, her locket, engraved with her name, clutched in her hand. "Ravi, I keep thinking about Anjali," she said. "She used to talk about a hidden place by the river. She said it held answers about our family." Ravi hesitated, then showed her the key. "I found this where the map led me. It's got the same symbol as the murders." Lakshmi's eyes widened. Anjali mentioned a key once. She said it was tied to the pact our grandfather made with the village elders. Something about land and blood. Before Ravi could respond, a commotion erupted in the village. A group of men, led by Reddy Garu's nephew, Pratap, stormed toward them. Pratap, a burly man with a scar across his cheek, glared at Ravi. You're the reason my uncle's dead. Stay away from Lakshmi." Ravi stood firm, shielding her. "I loved your uncle like family. I'd never hurt him." Pratap sneered. "Then why is your name on that locket? You're cursed, and you're dragging her into it." The crowd murmured, their eyes hostile. Lakshmi stepped forward, her voice steady. "Leave him alone, Pratap. This isn't his fault." Pratap spat on the ground and stormed off, but his words lingered. Ravi felt the village's trust slipping away. That night, back in Vemulapadu, Ravi and Surya pored over the map and key by lantern light. This spot by the river, Surya said, tracing the lines. It's near the old Naidu estate. You think the vault's there? Maybe, Ravi said. But we need to be careful. Someone's watching every move. As they spoke, a rock crashed through the window, shattering the lantern. In the darkness, Ravi scrambled to the door, only to find a note nailed to it. The key unlocks death. Give it up, or Lakshmi pays. His blood ran cold. He hadn't told anyone about the key except Lakshmi and Surya. How did the killer know? At dawn, Ravi headed to the Naidu estate, determined to find the vault. The crumbling mansion loomed under the hills, its walls scarred by time. As he searched the grounds, he found a hidden trapdoor beneath a pile of stones, its lock matching the key's shape. Heart pounding, he inserted the key. The lock clicked, and the trapdoor creaked open, revealing a dark tunnel. But before he could enter, a scream echoed from the village. Racing back, he found the crowd gathered around the temple again. Surya was there, his face pale. It's your mother, he stammered. Saraswati. She's been stabbed. Ravi's world shattered. But the real twist came when he saw her body, lying near the snake and dagger carving. In her hand was another locket, this one engraved with Lakshmi.